Alright, let's fucking get the fuck going, boys. I fixed my fucking mic so it's not a piece of shit anymore. So, let's fucking go. Up as fuck. Fucking grinded some fucking visualization last night. Fucking grinding a book. Reading a new book on therapy, which is actually really helpful. I really enjoyed it, and I actually got a lot of books I can listen to it just whenever, which is really nice, not gonna lie. So, yes, alright. Market right here is looking a little sussy, bussy. A little sussy, bussy, but we're locked. Alright, oh shit. Alright, dun. Alright, we're all locked in, right? Fucking go. A lot of volume right here, surprisingly. Like a fuck ton of volume. I do have kind of in my plan that I can take it off a high volume node, but like I've been practicing just literally these three, so I'm not even going to touch this high volume node. I'm going to probably wait because it looks like this could shift really soon for you more volume in this area. I have a feeling volume. Okay, so anything about this is price is going to come into here. I should be ready for it because it's going to happen. It's going to come into here probably. I should be ready to take this short. So there is absorption at those highs right there. See right there if you guys can tell. So 5, I should 5. There's definitely absorption at these highs, 100%, like right here. I just want to be able to see if the price can actually wick down. I'm gonna take a little stab. My stop is $160 risk, so I mean I normally enter, I mean it's not like the most risk I've entered on, because I guess normally I'm supposed to be risking like 200 right now, but that's all good. I'm just gonna be very patient with this trade. Looks like I got stopped out. Alright, I got 2 more trades, so again, I just want to look for absorption this high, in this area. It looks like price might just rip up. That was only $160 risk, so it's not bad. I'm gonna rip this one right here. This is kind of a higher risk. I have my stop above here, so how do I want to do this? My TP is at my TP's at 300. I'm risking 270 to make. I'm gonna lower my stop a little bit so you guys can see. So I'm gonna have to put my stop above here, but my risk is kind of a little collapsed. So we'll see. I was entered a little higher, but you know I can't be perfect exactly. If it breaks this wick, I'm probably gonna just close. Look for a re-entry. Alright, I'm gonna continue looking for a re-entry here. Then I can put my stop. So I entered with all this like kind of area with buying up here, and I put my stop right above here. So I entered at like 42. So I entered like right here, which isn't like the best entry, but it's better than nothing, right? So let's like look at the risk to reward here. It's not terrible. I'm risking about 200, so it's actually kind of perfect, not gonna lie. And then, of course, my TP is down here. So it's actually a perfectly 3R, which is nice, so it's not bad. I wish I could have had a little bit of a better entry, but I mean, it is what it is. And this is basically what it's looking like right here. So I entered at 42. I took one loss. Actually, I took two losses. So I took a loss right here, and then I closed a little early because, like, all right, I'm just gonna be a little more patient with this entry. I was a little more patient. And now I entered right here, and I'm just looking for price to come down to point of control, which is right here. So let's see if it ends up pulling through, and I'll let you guys know when I close or when I exit. I guess I don't know. I guess like the one big thing is like the fucking mental. It's like if you take a loss, you want to close early. But the thing about trading is you have to just be willing to accept your losses and be able to let your winners run. You know, like you have to be like, all right, you know, yeah, that's a 3R trade. That's really good. That's really perfect. So right now I'm probably about a 2R, 1R. I was up at like a 1.7. So like this is like where it gets really tricky. You have to be willing to be like, alright, fuck, I'm locked. I'm locked. And you also have to be like, alright, price comes up, I'm gonna take this fucking loss, right? Like right here, price is coming to test my level. We'll see what happens here. Because this could easily just keep pushing up and knock me out, right? But that's all part of the game. You have to be willing to accept that. So I'm gonna look for it to close if it keeps pushing up like hella. But I mean, it's not like it can really do much, to be honest. I'm just gonna be patient here. Like this is like where psychology is really tested. Like you're like, fuck me, like oh my god, I just took 3 losses in a row. No, but you know that's how it goes. And also I'm managing my risk most of all, so that's the most important thing, right? Like if you manage your risk, it's okay. I've managed my risk perfectly today, and like if you take losses, the only thing you can really ask for is, all right, did I manage my fucking losers? Did I manage it to like, all right, I took these fucking losses. See, and see, this is where psychology is so fucked. Like, look at this fucking shit, bro. I'm at fucking like 300 down here, and it fucking comes up to my fucking shit, and like, I'm in drawdown. It's like, holy fuck, like, this is like where psychology is really tested, you know. So, especially right here, it's like, okay, I could close, but again, this is my fucking setup. I'm not closing a fucking 1.5, bro. It's not. That's never how I fucking traded. So, you just gotta be willing to accept these fucking losses, or potential losers, or potential wins, right? So, you just have to be patient with it and trust your setup. And I think the reason is because there's like this high volume node, but how I've traded is price just comes down to point of control. That's where I'd want it to test, right? But you know, there's always times where it doesn't, so I accept it. And you know, if you want to succeed, you have to be willing to accept this. Like, you said, oh fuck, I'll have a fucking 1 hour. Price could come all the way back up and stop me out, right? Like, no one's willing to accept that shit. Everyone wants fucking money, but the human brain, you have to transition it to be willing to accept those fucking scared moments of instability where you're like, oh fuck. Where it's like, I could get funded, but you also want to think about, I want to be a profitable trader, and being a profitable trader means more to me than being funded. And also, if you're a profitable trader, you're gonna be funded. So, like right here, price is coming up. Price may actually, I don't know exactly. You definitely could stop me out up here. So we'll see. But we'll just have to see. Curious. I was curious what if I buy stop above here, because if it breaks here, it's probably gonna go up to here. So that's what I was thinking. So I lower my risk drastically if I wanted to. But of course that doesn't defeat the fact. But I'm just not talking because I'm just really focused. But I'm gonna trust my plan, I guess, if I can. If I can, it's hard to trust it, it's hard. It's mentally so hard to be able to trust this shit. It's mentally hard just to trade in general. But you just have to be mentally strong, that's how it is. No matter how hard it is, you just have to be mentally strong. And it's scary, but that's just part of trading, it's part of life, you know. Accepting losers is like the biggest challenge I think a lot of people come through. Like I'm ready to accept this loss. I'm not ready to accept this win most of all, right? And it's like, of course I want to accept this fucking win, but you know, you start talking about accepting wins. I'm talking about accept losers, right? You have to be willing to, like right here. Normally it's like fuck. I want to see price shoot directly down, right? I want to see price fucking dump, but you know that doesn't always happen. Like right here, like it came all the way back up, and right here, price touched point of control. So I've been in these situations where price rotates up to point of control. So what I'm gonna do, because price rotated up to point of control, point of control moved up. I'm gonna set my stop at break even. Alright. Because technically I want to target point of control, but technically this isn't my fucking point of control to target. This is not my fucking original target. I'm not fucking looking to target this. I had original target and that's what I hold, right? And a lot of times it kind of fakes traders out almost. It's like they put it there, price rotates up, and they're like, oh my god, long, 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 long. That doesn't always happen, right? So I don't know. That's what I've learned, at least. But of course I'd be willing to fucking close this shit at point of control, if in case it does fucking rotate. So you have to be looking at the guys like, alright, so absorption is price moving down. Right here there is selling, but oh what the fuck? Oh my god. Let's say price moves my stop, my entry, or my TP back 2 points. But missed it barely. No. See, that's just part of the game. And I'm really trying to get this fucking behavior down because it's like, bro, I really want to be profitable. I don't want to fucking make money. I want to be profitable, right? Which in turn is it. And I'll show you guys. Like, look how close it was. Within like 4 points. And if this comes and tosses me out, I just have to be willing to accept that. And I'm gonna go through the rest of the day, knowing that, oh fuck, I'm still at 4 points, but that's part of the fucking game, right? You have to be willing to accept that. So, even though it's hard, even though it's fucking almost depressing at times, this is what it fucking takes, right? If there's such an unwavering sense of fucking confidence in your system and confidence in yourself that you're willing to accept these potential losers, right? Like this could easily fucking stop me at a break even. That's just part of the fucking game, right? That's just that's part of the game. So you have to be willing to accept that. And I know it's hard to accept that, especially as a newer trader, or not even a newer trader, like in general. No one wants to fucking accept that they almost fucking win, but they fell short, right? No one wants to accept that. But in trading, you have to be willing to accept that every single day. You have to be willing to accept, I fell short, and not take it as something painful towards you, but take it as a lesson, right? You have to learn and grow from it. And I think that's the most important thing about trading is, what can you learn and grow from this loss, from this win, from this loss, from this win, blah, blah, right? Like, for example, if this can even stop me out of it, alright, in the future, I'm going to be paying a little more attention to price action. If it comes really close, I'm going to close. But if this fucking, which, you know, there's always a chance it comes and hits my TP, I'm like, alright, I trust in my plan. Alright, it's all about the fucking little negative changes, right? If you have shit that negatively affects you, that negatively hurts you, it will draw you closer to your original target. For example, every lesson you take out of trading, good or bad, is, I guess bad, I should say bad, will directly put you on track to be successful, right? So I think that's the most important thing that people get mixed up, is if you can put yourself on a negative track and then take those negatives, turn into a positive, you'll be successful. And I think the biggest fucking issue I see everyone, and I include myself, the biggest fucking issue is you take those negatives and you forget about them. Or, I'm sorry, you don't forget about them, right? You don't forget about the negatives and you just fucking hold on to them. Blah, blah, hold on to them. And here, I'm gonna pull up this shit so you guys can see. Yeah, I'm just gonna move this so you guys can see. So we're gonna look at it together, which is gonna be kind of cool. So I'm gonna close right here. Right here. Alright, let's fucking go. Yep, I'm in a sneaky 200. Mind you, I took 2 losses and I still come up 200. See? And here, this is what it calls for, boys. This is what it fucking calls for. Mind you, I could have closed right here, but I fucking closed at my TP. Now, I closed here. Let's check this out, boys. Let's check this out. Fucking, where's the profit factor? I just want to look at it. So sneaky, bro. It's so value. Remember the average doing average loss is so good. And look at it. I feel like I closed at the exact bottom. Oh wait, my bad. I didn't even have this shit up. So I took a $160 loss. It's supposed to be 200. This is supposed to be 200, but I kind of lowered my risk a little bit, and I kind of had to look back in my mind. I should lower my risk a little bit because, like, fuck, like, this is kind of the first day up, and I was like, I just want to kind of chill a little bit. Tomorrow, after being up 200, I'm gonna definitely have a little more confidence going in. Like, all right, I can win. Like, I'll still be almost above 51,000 if I just take 3 losses. All right, but all right, let's take a look at these losses. Let's go over them together. So the first loss was at 6:30. Fuck, it's hard to fucking see. But I mean, point is, first loss was right here, right? I believe it was around here, and this wicked me out. And then the second loss, I think I could have held this shit actually, because my stop was up here. But I was like, alright, I'm gonna close a little bit. I'm gonna look for a reentry, which is perfectly fine. Like, you're not always gonna get the best fucking trade. So you gotta be willing to accept a small loss, and like think that's important, right? What was it? It was like 129. It wasn't crazy, but to be fair, that's not a full stop. So that's probably why it wasn't like that big of a loss, right? But the other one was 160, which is like makes more sense for a bigger loss because it was like closer to 200. Because that's what I'm trying to lose to then win potential whatever X amount of money. So my stop was, and mind you, this stop I'm pretty sure I was only risking like 130. I'll have to look back in the recording, but I don't remember exactly how much I was risking at the top. But let's see. So I entered right here. My stop was right above this candle, right, for my win. So I was, how many points was I risking? 14.25 here. I'm gonna, there's 14, so I had 7 contracts times 2, 4, times 14.25. So I was actually risking exactly 200. So I took a little bit less than a 3-yard trade, 3-yard win, which is it's not like ideal, but it is what it is. So this trade was risking about $199, $200, right? So price came all the way down here. And also, let me show you what I guys entered off of. I entered off all this fucking buying up here. Look at all this fucking buying at these highs. Even right here, buying. Especially this. I thought I was actually thinking about this trade last night and this morning. How like wicked up. Actually, last night I was really thinking about this trade. I was thinking about, okay, but wicks up, it's gonna be green. If it comes down, it's gonna be whatever, right? If it comes down, that's fucking amazing short, right? So I looked for this. Lots of buying up here. Came down, and then this candle wicked down, closed like this, and then what I'm looking for is I want to see price come up, and then I entered right here off of all this big selling, which is fucking ideal. I wish I entered a little higher, like maybe here. Could have got a little bit of RR better, but you know, you're not always gonna fucking hit those. So I waited for price to come up here. Entered. See, like it's all about like I'm just so off the fucking honestly, but let's fucking go. Came up here, came all the way down here. Point hold shifted over here, so it wasn't yet. Came up here, came up all the way back up. Boys, how much are here? I'm gonna make sure to put a level just so I remember where this point of control was at. Alright. So price came, I was up 2R almost, 1.75. Most people are closing that shit there. Oh my god, I'm up $300, I'm closing. Price came all the way up. Fucking in drawdown, came back. Up 2R. Oh my fucking god. Are you telling me it has to come up, test again? Back and drawdown. Point of control shifts right here. I need to be fucking patient. It comes down. And well, actually, technically, if I just held a little longer, it would have got squeezed out maybe an extra $70. But honestly, I don't really give a fuck. Came down. I didn't close here because I was like, fuck, honestly, a little more because I wasn't paying attention, right? It came up here, came down. I was like, I'm paying attention. I'm closing right here. I closed like right there. Let's get the exact. Cause it's kind of, it's like unfortunate it wasn't 3 yard, but you know, trades aren't going to be exactly you want them all the time. So I entered at 42, and then I closed at 53.75. Wait, no. Okay, I closed a little actually worse than I thought. 7 second. And also, you know, always remember this. Always, guys, lock yourself out. Lock yourself out. Don't even be tempted. You literally can. Like, this is all tempting, right? So this trade was like 2.5, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to get that 3. I closed really right here. If I held a little longer, I could have, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna close. But isn't this beautiful? Trading, how beautiful it is. Like, trading is so beautiful. So it's not that bad. It's at 2.5. I'm taking it all day long. I could have squeezed out. Let's look at this. I could have squeezed out extra $100. So I could have been up $6 or $600. Yeah. So, or I guess I would be up $300 on that day, and I would have won 600 trade. But you know, that's not how trades don't work out. You should be willing to accept that. So, yeah, it was a great trading day today. It took a loss, and I was like, accept the loss. Took a little sneaky loss. I was like, alright, I'm gonna close a little early. Accepted the loss. I closed early. And then I took a fucking nice juicy win right here. Fucking, it came a draw. I was really scared. I wasn't scared, but I was like nervous, you know. But that's all part of the fucking game. So yeah, came up, came down, was right here. I wish I held a little longer, but the key to it is happen. You can't change the outcome. You literally can't change what happened. You just can accept. You have to accept what you get, right? And I accept what I get. And I'm fucking happy I got what I got. So yeah, boys, I'm gonna sign off for now. And that's also W. Let's look at my stats real quick together because this shit was popping today. Actually, I'll make sure. There we go. 1.5 R or 1.5K. Genius. So average win, average loss. 427 is my average win. Negative 16 wins. 16 is my average loss, which is really, really good. Like, that is really good. Like, oh my god. Now, I just want to look at these last, like, 3 days. Or let's look at all these except for this day. This day, I took a loss, took a win. I ended in profit. I took a loss, ended in profit after a win. Oops. It's fucking profit. Took 2 trades, and I still end up in profit. Like, oh my god. This is ideal trade right here. So tomorrow, let's see. I'm going to be risking 200 to make X amount of money, so... I mean, if everything goes to plan, things never go to fucking plan. You have to just be willing to accept that. If things go the most ideal they could, actually, I'm not going to put that out. If I trade the best I could, nah, that sounds retarded. If I can take a good trade tomorrow, fuck, I feel so sick. What the fuck did I eat last night? Holy shit. Fuck, bro, I ate some bullshit last night. I feel sick as fuck, but I don't know what the fuck I ate, but if I take a good trade tomorrow, I'll be risking 250 per trade. And then, you know, if shit goes right, I'll be funded, but, you know, let's fucking go. But I've been having these fucking realizations. It's like I see Top Step, Kobe, fucking, what's it called? July 20th, 2025. I see this day for some fucking reason every fucking day on my funded certificate, but I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. But thank you boys for watching. If you have suggestions, drop them in the comments. Yeah, and I hope hopefully this mic sounds better. When I tested it sounded way better, so I'm hoping it's better. But yeah, thank you boys for watching. Have a great day. Leave comment suggestions, anything in the comments. Yes, sir.